for the fucking TNT doctor's orders. It's been an explosive month. Ooh, don't mind that. I was reaching for a lighter. You know I'm a big candle guy. So we're switching it up today. Might need my charger. Let me plug the charger in. Danielle, Debbie, what's up? I got an Uber Eats order on the way right now. One moment, I might have to plug this charger in. You know, I'm gonna just wait until I have to go grab the order to plug the charger in. What's up though, everybody? What's happening? Welcome to day 59. It is day 59 of live streaming in a row. Let's go. I'm glad to have you all here. I'm glad to be here. It smells like spooky. You are absolutely right. It does smell spooky over here because we have a spooky live stream planned for you this evening. We're going to be sharing spooky stories. You know how we get down. So glad you made it, Debbie. I'm glad to have you here. Everyone, welcome. If you are watching the live stream right now, please double tap the screen to like the live stream or look for the thumbs up icon to have the very same effect. Helps us out with the algorithm. You know the deal. You know the deal. I got some Uber Eats on the way right now. I got an ancho salmon, some kind of Atlantic seared salmon, loaded mashed potatoes and broccoli on the side. I'm really looking forward to that. And a skillet cookie with some ice cream on it. So we got some goodies on the way. We're just rocking and rolling right now. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to join the live stream before we start collecting words. So I'm gonna get us started. How's everybody doing today though? No cheesecake today, no cheesecake. Unfortunately, where I ordered my dinner from didn't have cheesecake, because you know me. If I would have pulled the trigger if they let me. Cheesecake wasn't on the menu. Yummy in the tummy. Wow. that's the kind of business I'm in right there. Yummy tummy business. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for tapping in tonight. I think everyone here is already family, but if you are new to the live stream, please like and subscribe. I am Ashan Voyage. I'm an American songwriter and entertainer, and my mission in life is to help alleviate some of the pain, suffering, and boredom in the world through art and entertainment. Let's check it out. Sneeze. It's that time of year, folks. You're going to start seeing a lot more random sneezing going on. Now, wait a minute. I want to put on that relaxing Halloween fireplace music. I absolutely do. How's that sound to you guys? Some relaxing fireplace Halloween music. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I was afraid no one was going to be here to bless me on that sneeze. So one of my biggest fears is sneezing. You know what they say, if a tree falls in the middle of the woods, did anybody hear it? Well, if a live streamer sneezes alone in their room, did anyone hear that? I like the witches laughed at the beginning of this one. Let's go. Allergies are so bad for me year round. Oh yeah, you got seasonal allergies. You got the seasonal ones. Create a spooky story. So Debbie, what did you do for dinner tonight? It makes a noise. It does make a noise. It does make a noise. With a title. And so does a live streamer that sneezes alone in their room. They also make a noise. Create a spooky story with a title using the following words. We're so close to Halloween. Blueberry pancakes. Ooh, blueberry pancakes for dinner tonight? That sounds good. I haven't had breakfast for dinner in forever. I miss doing that with my mom. Shout out to my mom out there in Georgia. I miss doing breakfast for dinner with my mom. We would do pancakes. Sometimes she would make some bacon with it too. I mean, I got a box of Bisquick in the cupboard. I could surely make something happen. We already got some salmon on the way, though. I love salmon, one of my favorite dishes. And I also make my own salmon, if I didn't tell you guys that. It is Super Chef Sexy Xy's signature Slammin' Salmon. What's going on, Shirley? I do remember you. Thank you for tapping in tonight to the live stream. We're going to be sharing some spooky stories today. The blueberries are from Michigan. Okay, these are some top tier blueberry pancakes right here. Wait a minute. Blueberries had to get imported. Shirley, it's a pleasure to have you. Do my best not to play favorites or use favoritism, but it is always a warm welcome when you are in here. You give us a good feeling. I watched before making salmon. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. I know you hear that spooky music in the background. That means we are going to be sharing some spooky stories right here in the live stream. If you have not done so yet, please do me a big solid. Double tap the screen to like the live stream. We're just waiting on maybe a couple more people to pop up. We're going to get started with this shortly, though. My former neighbor got me 10 pounds. 10 pounds of salmon? Can you call my real name instead? What's your real name again? Shirley West. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, I'm not making salmon tonight. I ordered salmon. It is Zoe. What's up, Zoe? I'm not making salmon tonight. I Uber Eats some salmon, so the salmon's on the way. We're just waiting on the notification here. Everybody, thank you for tapping in. We are going to be telling spooky stories tonight. I say we get our first spooky story kicked off, because why not? If everyone could be ever so kind to double tap the screen to like the live stream, that helps us out with the algorithm. If you're not used to being in this live stream and this is your first time, I am Ashan Voyage. I'm an American songwriter and entertainer, and my purpose is to entertain you to the day you die. 10 pounds of blueberries. Oh, shoot. 10 pounds of blueberries. That's what you got. You know what? We're going to start throwing some words in here. And I'm going to use blueberry just because we've been talking about blueberries. I'm going to throw blueberry in there. So right now, everybody, if you could start throwing words at me so I can put these into ChatGPT so we can formulate our very own spooky story. Spooky. Yes. What's a spooky story without the word spooky? I like the way you're thinking. Fingers. Oh my gosh. I just saw Smile 2 in theaters last night. Speaking of fingers, ooh, no spoilers. I ain't gonna spoil nothing for you, but just know fingers are involved. Fire. Smiles. Okay, speaking of smiles. Speaking of the movie Smile, eerie. Everyone, I like what we're doing here. So for everyone that just tuned in, we are gathering a bunch of words to put into ChatGPT to make our very own unique, individual, classic, one-of-a-kind spooky story. So let's go. Let's turn up. Let me turn this spooky ambience back up. This is some relaxing Halloween music to enjoy by the fireplace. Bug thinking about 20-piece chicken nugget mask. What? Okay, please don't spam the chat. Please don't spam the chat, Bug thinking. You said cinnamon roll. Loud. Loud. Crashing. We're going to put cinnamon roll in there. Chicken head. We can't get away from the chicken head. I'm going to tell Vinyls about that. That's one of our things right there. Chicken head. I've been falsely accused. All right, Bug thinking about 20-piece chicken nugget. I'm going to just call you Bug. I can't say that whole thing every time. We're going to, okay, we got eyeballs and eyes. So we're going to use eyeballs. Debbie, I think I absolutely do. I might need a mod. Yo, let me get Bug out of here. Oh no, Bug gave me a good word. He said arsonist. Okay. We got arsonist. We have the word devil. I think I put eyeballs down. I'm gonna do eyes too, because they could use eyeballs and eyes differently. Yeah, Bug, I might have. My bad. I think I did falsely accuse you. I did. Here's a spooky story. There once was a bug who thought about chicken nuggets and never got them. Are you that bug that never got the chicken nuggets? What's up, Merv? Thank you for the word, creature. So I just added creature in there. Transplant. Thank you, Debbie. Zombie. Dripping. And everyone, by the way, if you're watching right now, please double tap the screen to like the live stream or look for the thumbs up icon to have the very same effect. When you like the live stream, it helps us out with the algorithm. If you love the vibes, please subscribe. Chicken butt. Let's see if chicken butt works. Now, I can't lie to you. Some things ChatGPT will not do. And guys, please do not mind me if we quickly walk down the stairs in a little bit to go grab my Uber Eats order. I'm sure it's almost here. We got chicken butt. We got a good amount of words going. What about a location? What about a location? We always need a location. Bug thinking about a 20-piece nugget, man. Go ahead, lock in with us. Join the family. Subscribe to the channel. I got music videos, vlogs, and original songs all on my YouTube channel. Los Santos. Los Santos is California, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Los Santos sounds like somewhere in Grand Theft Auto. Get it before someone takes your order. Yeah, I thought it was from GTA. Yeah. What's up, Carly? The voyage, the voyage, the voyage. We're doing well in here. It is California. I thought so. Yep, he's doing Los Santos. So we're doing Los Santos, California. Bottom of a well. It's funny because I'm personally from New England. So when I think of a scary destination, I don't typically lean toward California, but I'm sure California can be very scary. Especially when talking about Compton, Crenshaw Heights. I'm sure California gets very scary. So we're just walking down the stairs real quick. We're gonna grab an Uber Eats order. I think it's at the door already. I had special instructions for the order to be left at the door. Looks like it's been raining today, folks. Ooh. What's up, Elon Musk? It's been a minute. Thank you for tapping back in. Everyone, please forgive me for the dark live stream. It'll only be dark for a little bit. I just ordered some things off of Uber Eats. What's up, Merv? And Merv, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for tapping into tonight's live stream. Now, Merv, I noticed that you're a newcomer. So when you get the opportunity, please like the live stream and subscribe. All right, here's our skillet cookie. This is what the skillet cookie is looking like. This is how they pack it up to go. We got the nice scoop of vanilla ice cream there. This is our skillet cookie, which is gonna need to be rewarmed, but that's okay. Fun fact about me, everyone, I'm lactose intolerant, but I am always prepared for those kind of things. We got some lactate pills. I'm not going down without a fight. Was it A-hole? Yeah, thank you for that, Carly. I don't know what A-hole was up to. A-hole was talking that nonsense. But you know what? We can't even be mad at A-hole. His name is A-hole. Everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tapping in today. I know, right, Elon? Come on. I'm just that kind of guy. I see that you got skillet cookies at the restaurant. I'm ordering one. Hey, I'm just keeping it real, homie. A-hole, we don't like the way you're talking. So, A-hole, I'll tell you what. I know you're new here. We don't do none of the nonsense or the trolling or the bullying or the negativity. So, if you can't refrain from doing any of those things, then we're gonna go ahead and put you on timeout. But if you want to play ball and give us a spooky word for our spooky story, that would be very much welcomed. I'm back on my laptop. Here we go. So the last thing I typed in was bottom of a well. Now we have scabs. This is going to be in Los Santos. Oh, and everyone, by the way, for dinner I ordered a ancho salmon, which is a salmon with some cool sauces on it, loaded, mashed potatoes, and a side of broccoli. Looks like I'm a little low on ginger ale, but we're gonna find a way. Real life isn't a safe space, bro. Now I get you, a-hole. Don't get me wrong. I'm 29 years old. I'm aware of that, but it is here. Okay, we're not at your job. We're not at your home. We're not on the streets. We're in a safe little space called this live stream right here. So thank you for holding it down. What's up, Comedy Calculations? You already know what we're up to, everybody. We are about to generate our first spooky story of the evening. Let me just scroll the chat really quickly. Thank you for subbing, Merv. I really appreciate it. We got some crazy cool content on the way. Walk through there at night. Yeah, walk through California at night. It get real spooky, don't it? Do you need an emotion? Hey, ho, I'm gonna just get you out of here, man. Looks like you're not having a good time. We'll put you on timeout. 10 minutes for a-hole. Let him get it together. What's up, Sue? You made it just in time. We're about to get started with the first spooky story of the evening. Today I lost my job and I'm in debt. Comedy Calculations, we're gonna pray for you, man. We're gonna pray for you, bro. That's not easy at all. Oh, and Debbie, what's up? What's going on, Debbie? Oh, yes. That's sweet of you for checking in, too. No, that's very sweet. I'm glad you're doing a little better, Debbie. Yeah. They say laughter and time is the best medicine for pain. So let's keep having a good time as time goes on. And I know we'll be able to all kumbaya, feel good together again in no time. And as far as Comedy Calculations, Comedy Calculations, you were joking. Okay, my bad. I was running with that. Why'd you joke about that? All right, anyway. Thank you for being here, Sue. I like that little emoji, that waving emoji there. All right, bottom of a well, scabs. And I'm going to write Uber Eats on this one, just because Uber Eats is on my mind right now. Scabs, Uber Eats. And our first spooky story is on the way. I hope they don't. Okay, I was hoping they didn't block the word chicken butt. I had a bad feeling about chicken butt. Comedy, so sorry. I get 50 hours and they take them all week. Sucks, I need the money. And they take them away all week. Yeah, it turns out comedy was kidding. It was a joke. What happened that was sad today is I had to eat dinner late. That's never fun. Eating dinner late's never fun. Later than you anticipated. All right, everyone. I hope you're ready for the first spooky story of the evening. This one is called The Blueberry Devil of Los Santos. So shall we begin? Let's take it from the top. In the airy town of Los Santos, California, where the sun barely pierced the thick fog, a legend whispered through the streets. They spoke of a creature born from the ashes of a fire set by a notorious arsonist, a devil that feasted on the fears of the unsuspecting. One particularly loud night, with the wind crashing through the trees, a group of friends decided to test their courage. Armed with nothing but their smartphones and an Uber Eats order for cinnamon rolls, they ventured toward the bottom of an old abandoned rumored to be the creature's lair. As they approached, the air turned thick with an unsettling silence, only broken by the sound of dripping water. Their hearts raced when they spotted a series of scabs on the ground, as if something had clawed its way out. They exchanged nervous smiles, trying to shake off the mounting dread. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from the well, causing them to jump. From the shadows emerged the creature, a grotesque zombie with sunken eyes and fingers that twitched like they were beckoning. Its head was eerily topped with a disembodied chicken head, dripping with what looked like blueberry sauce. One of the friends, trying to mask his fear, joked, "Looks like he ordered the wrong thing on Uber Eats, ha ha ha." But laughter died in his throat as the creature fixed its devilish eyes on him, revealing a mouth filled with rotten teeth. As they stumbled backward, the creature lunged, revealing its chicken butt as it crashed into the nearby bushes. With a terrifying shriek, it seemed to transform, its scabs glowing an unnatural shade of blue, and for a brief moment, they saw the fire that had birthed it reflected in its eyes. "Run!" someone shouted, and they sprinted into the night, the devil's laughter echoing behind them. The legend of the Blueberry Devil would haunt them forever, a reminder that some fears are all too real, and sometimes the scariest things come from the bottom of a well. Okay, number one down. That was the first spooky story of the night. I like that. That was a little vibe. It was a blueberry vibe. All right, everyone, let's take a peek. Let's see if the salmon has arrived yet. Thank you, Carly. I've been working on that laugh for years, low key. Everyone, do you have a spooky laugh? Do you guys have a spooky laugh? I've been working on my spooky laugh for years. At the bottom of the well. Come on, Uber Eats. Where's that salmon at? No salmon. Oh, no, no surprise at all. I am not surprised by that at all, Soup. I know you got a good spooky laugh. Oh, it's a nice rainy night in New England. One of my favorite kind of days. I love a nice rainy night. And I got some comfort food. I got you guys to rock and roll with. That's what gratitude's all about. Does it snow where you live? Absolutely. It snows, and it snows hard where I live. Connecticut gets it good. Because mind you, Connecticut's right near, New York, Canada. So Canada gets legendary proportions of snow, and we get some of that winter that Canada gets. So absolutely. You guys got to practice your spooky laughs if you haven't been practicing. I think Halloween's on Thursday, man. Halloween's like 2 days away. Ever hear the creepy pasta lore about what happens when you don't have a jack-o'-lantern? Did you say pasta lore? This is creepy pasta lore? No, sir. Can you fill us in? Puddle of cheese. Those stairs look deep. They look deep? These stairs? Or these stairs? Talking about those stairs? Which stairs, Debbie? These stairs? Or those stairs? What's up, Quinn? We're about to get into another spooky story. I'm just popping my head out to see if my Uber Eats order has arrived. We're doing spooky stories tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, the outside stairs. They're actually very, very short. It's just a few steps. It's a short walk down. If you don't have a jack or a dead animal on Halloween on your porch, uh-oh. Can you read my Christmas horror story sequel if you can? Absolutely. Tonight's the night for it. We're sharing spooky stories. A creature can steal you from your bed. Ooh, what are you eating? I had Raising Cane's. Oh, fire. So, fun fact, there's only one Raising Cane's in Connecticut. And it's in Enfield, Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken, which is not the closest to me, but Connecticut's a relatively small state, so I do plan on checking out Raising Cane's soon. I know my girl's been there with her mom and sister. She said she'll go with me sometime too. I want to check it out. And I ordered an ancho salmon with loaded mashed potatoes and broccoli, as well as a Did you hear the doorbell? Did you hear the doorbell? Yeah, I was on mute because I was getting a call real quick. Hello.
Hi,
I do. Yes.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Folks, we have food. Okay. Hope everything's not topsy-turvy. She was really shuffling outside there. I really respect the hustle and I appreciate the grind. Shout out to everyone making moves in the rain, making money. Food. We have food. Oh wow. We only have only one. We have like 16 Raising Cane's in Nebraska. Dang. Yeah, there's a lot more room for Raising Cane's in Nebraska. Connecticut's tiny. I can't lie though, once Raising Cane's maybe I don't want to say maybe gets more popular, but I haven't even heard of Raising Cane's until like this year. So I think when it gets more popular in a sense, Connecticut might adopt more. It's not even in like a big city in Connecticut. It's in Enfield. Like nobody really goes to Enfield. OMG. OMG, the cat just brought a baby bird in and then it flew away outside while I was holding the cat back. What a day. Oh my gosh. That's kind of spooky in its own. That's kind of spooky in its own right, Carly. Got my charger, y'all. Don't want this phone to die. Yes, I do have roommates, Debbie. I have like, I used to have only like 3. Now I have like 4. It's a good amount of roommates. When are you going on live with Mr. Consistent? I think we just did. When did we do a collaborative live? Oh, we just did a collaborative live like 2 nights ago for 5 hours, everybody. 5 hours and 21 minutes to be exact. With the seconds. But shout out to MV. That's why we say we're on a voyage and it's MV season every season. That's what you get when you mix AV with MV. You end up with a 5 hour and 21 minute live stream. When are we going live again? Soon, very soon. Whenever we collab on a good night, works for both of us. Do you need me to resend it? I might still have it, Puddle of Cheese. I just need to pull up my Gmail. What's up, the Kiki and Lily show? We're doing spooky stories today. My food from Uber Eats just came in, so we're ready to rock and roll. Everyone, if you did not do so already, please help me out. Help us out. Double tap the screen to like the live stream or look for the thumbs up icon to have the very same effect. Now I'm just gonna open up my Gmail so I can toggle over to your sequel of your spooky Christmas story. But before we get into that, we're going to generate another spooky story of our own. Those were very fun times, Debbie. We got to do that again. 5 hours, dang, I couldn't make it. I had to make them lesson plans for the kids. Nothing wrong with that, Quinn. Nothing wrong with that. Definitely a dedicated teacher. Teacher of the year, in fact. So that's awesome. Yeah, I'm surprised you could. We did it for 5 hours. You could have went to the airport, came back home, and still caught the live stream. I'm watching Demons tonight for a movie, one of the most likely a double feature. So I do want to watch a good movie tonight, but I don't know if I want it to be scary. I just want a movie that really impacts me. Yeah, 5.5 nearly. It was like 5 hours and 20 minutes. I was only in 2 hours or maybe 3. Nothing wrong with that. I'm talking, that's 5 hours. That's a record for both of us. I really enjoyed it. So some of our other collaborative live streams that went on for a little longer, like I felt the time kind of. Like at some point I was like, oh, I'm getting tired or whatever. But the 5 hours flew by, in my opinion. The 5 hours flew by. Oh my gosh, Carly, it was cool, but it was so nasty. It was so nasty, Carly. Oh my gosh, there was people smashing their faces with 45-pound weights. There were people breaking glass and poking stuff, opening stomachs. There was underwear with skid marks in it. Everyone, I saw Smile 2 last night. I saw Smile 2. And I was doing everything but smiling while I was watching the movie. It was traumatic. Surprisingly enough, I didn't think about it too hard afterward. How are you doing? What's good? What's happening? What's happening, Lip? It's good to see you, man. Thank you for tapping in. All right, everyone. Let's start gathering some words. Lots of love, Debbie. Mad love. Oh, I'm not a fan of those movies. I'm not a fan of all the extra blood, gore, and viscera myself. I usually like hauntings. I like haunted movies, Insidious, Conjuring. I like ghost stuff. But everyone, the first word I just threw into the ChatGPT list is salmon. So what other words are we working with for this next spooky story? We have salmon right now. Just because I ordered salmon. I like to just kind of work with what's going on in real life. I like all that, but I just think those are overrated. Deep steps. Ooh. All right, we're gonna put deep steps on there. Octopus, chef. Okay, wait. I'm definitely stoked about this, but what on earth? I thought I'd get a bigger piece of salmon than that. Do y'all see that? Spent $25 US on this. Should charge me 15. Something ain't quite right about that portion if you ask me, Playboy. What's going on, C White? But you know what? Getting scammed by Uber Eats is part of the voyage. Chef. Octopus. It's happening, C White. Shrinkflation. Yeah, man, the economy's jacked up. Stay on them pretty plates, C White. That's just how I am, man. I've always been that way, bro. I like a pretty little plate. Part of the voyage. It's all right for everybody. Getting scammed by Uber Eats is indeed part of the voyage. It's part of the journey. It's part of life. It's part of the game. If you've never been scammed before, you're not living. All right, we're going to throw water tower in there, too. Now imagine that octopus is in the water tower. I bet it's a bold prediction of mine right now. It's a bold prediction. All right, what kind of words we got? Deep steps. I can't forget deep steps. Something about that is cute. I don't know why. Deep steps. Spiders. Spiders are jerks, am I right? Spiders. Okay, good. I got my phone charging. See, White, you might want to grab the little one. We are doing spooky stories tonight. We are on spooky story number 2. Dark, misty night. Absolutely, Carly. I feel like we got a dark, misty night on our hands over here in Connecticut. It's a dark, misty night. Defecation. Yes. And let's pray that ChatGPT has nothing wrong with defecating. What else we got? All right, so and I'm trying to see which one the I'm trying to see which one is the sequel to the spooky story. Well, we'll start with that one. I found one of them. Hopefully that's the right one. But let's keep grabbing some words. Falling leaves, absolutely. It is fall time. It is fall time on planet Earth. And we're going to need some fallen leaves. We got fallen leaves, tight space. Oops. Falling leaves, tight space. Crisp autumn wind. Oh my goodness, see White. Like you're describing a Yankee Candle. Or a Bath and Body Works. My boy has the descriptions down packed. Crisp autumn wind. That also sounds like a nice ambience you find on YouTube, right? Crisp autumn wind. I bet your channel would like blow up if you like put one of those up. Just put some ambience on. Crispy. Halloween night in Farmington, Connecticut. Boom. That's our location. Yeah, that's that Yankee Candle description. Bath and Body Works. Yeah, no, we're definitely doing Halloween night.
And a crunchy cookie. Oh, it's more than more. It's more.
Farmington.
Yes, it's more.
Connecticut.
There's more to a Twix.
Try new Gain Relax Flings. It's not just a scent.
Massachusetts and Connecticut are low-key some of the best destinations for a spooky story just because of how historically haunted New England is. So I love that. I love that we're using Connecticut.
Each dog is incredibly unique.
And shout out to Valet, by the way, everyone. Valet came out with a new project recently. And on his song Hookup, he actually mentions Connecticut, which actually like had me stoked because I love Valet and this is my home state. I love me some Connecticut too. He said something about him and some chick had connected in Connecticut, and I was like, let's go. Abandoned highway. The highway is abandoned. Abandoned highway. Mustard. Mustard. What else we got, folks? What else we got? Uncanny face. Bingo. We need that. We need an uncanny face. Vanished. Vanished from sight. I like that one. Vanished. They better not pit mustard on the salmon. I'll be mad. I bet if you put like, cause I bet like spicy brown mustard mixed with the right thing, used to make some kind of hybrid sauce that's put on salmon wouldn't be bad. You know what I mean? But if we're talking yellow mustard on a piece of salmon, stay out of that. I remember I put gator in there. Esoteric. Straight knowledge in here. Skinwalker. Skinwalker. I might have to hyphenate that. Yep, I just had to hyphenate Skinwalker. Let me think of something too. Ooh. Can't forget the creaky floorboards. We're doing creaky floorboards. Ghoul Blue? I'm gonna write Maniac. That's a Maniac in there. Oh, welcome back, Zoe. Forgive me if I forget and call you Shirley sometimes, but yeah. No, we can't. Everyone, I have been crowned the dirty cheesecake boy. I'm a dirty cheesecake boy. Oh goodness, don't even get me started on the cheesecake. I'm at least happy I have my cookies, so I don't have to miss cheesecake too much. How you bold that? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. How did you bold your text, Shirley? Zoe. All right, I put Maniac down. What else is scary? Bats. Bats are scary. Bats can be scary. Everyone, forgive me one moment. I am quickly replying to a text. Bear with me. If you leave to go get a drink of water, that's fine. But please believe me, I'll be back in a hop. Just a second. And if you are new to the live stream, thank you for joining. We're about to tell our second spooky story of the evening. Double tap the screen to like the live stream or look for the thumbs up icon to have the very same effect. I am Ashan Voyage. I'm an American songwriter and entertainer. And my mission in life is to help alleviate some of the pain, suffering, and boredom in the world through art and entertainment. So let's check it out. Now, just bear with me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, everybody. I could not figure out for the life of me how to get back to this. Because I thought I'd be able to just toggle between the different screens, the different windows on the phone. And it ended up just showing me the live stream itself. I don't know, complicated. But what did I end up doing? I went to live. Yeah, I pressed the plus button, I went to live, and then it said resume, and I was like, all right, bet. Forgive me, everybody, sorry about that. So we do still have all of our words from before. We left off with bats. Let me see what's happening here. I got a new phone. Went from an iPhone 7 to a 15. That's an upgrade right there, Playboy. That's what I'm talking about. I need to upgrade mine too. I need to change it. At White Memorial State Park, she has a barn full of them, and she has events where she will release them into the night. Ooh, bats? Oh wow. They have a famous bat lady in Connecticut. I want to check that out. That sounds awesome. Flexman said, do arcade, trust. My new phone lets me use voice commands to type, scroll, and do more. Yeah, that's sick. Let's put arcade in there. I'm gonna trust you. We're gonna do arcade. Guys, did my live stream say anything about a Q&A when you guys joined? Instead of a typical poll, I did Q&A this time, but I don't know if it worked. Ooh, I hope everyone knows that the live stream is back up and running. Oh, yep. No, you didn't see one? No problem. So I think we have enough words for now, so let's give this a shot. About to generate spooky story number 2. Ah, it's all good. We'll do the Q&A next time. It's about spooky stories tonight. Here we go, everyone. The title of this story is The Chef and the Skinwalker of Farmington. On a dark, misty night in Farmington, Connecticut, Halloween was more than just a holiday. It was a time when the veil between worlds thinned, and the esoteric whispered through the air. The crisp autumn wind which carried the scent of falling leaves and something more sinister, a fair hint of mustard and decay. At the abandoned arcade on the outskirts of town, Chef Anton had long since vanished, rumored to have been a master of culinary arts. His last dish, a strange salmon infused with the essence of an octopus, was said to have had uncanny effects on those who consumed it. The locals spoke in hushed tones of how he had been seen wandering the abandoned highway, searching for his next recipe, his face twisted in a maniacal grin. On this particular Halloween night, a group of friends, driven by curiosity and a torch of bravado, decided to explore the old arcade. As they stepped inside, the creaky floorboards groaned beneath them, and the atmosphere felt thick, almost alive. In the dim light, they caught sight of an old arcade machine covered in dust, their screens flickering like the souls trapped within. "Did you hear that?" whispered Sarah, her eyes wide as they pointed towards the water tower in the distance shrouded in fog. They all turned to look, and just then, a swarm of bats erupted from the towers, swooping low as if warning them to leave. Undeterred, they ventured deeper into the arcade where they discovered a tight space behind the games. As they squeezed through, an unsettling noise broke through the silence, a sound like defecation. They all froze, the air heavy with dread. The sound was followed by a low, growling chuckle. "Let's get out of here," James urged, his voice barely a whisper. But it was too late. The ground began to tremble, and the wall in front of them shifted, revealing a hidden passageway. A strange figure emerged, cloaked in shadows. A skinwalker, its uncanny face glistening in the low light. The creature's eyes bore into them, glimmering with a hunger that sent chills down their spines. It opened its mouth, and from its throat came a guttural sound, like the echo of a long-lost recipe. The friends turned to run, but the air felt thick and heavy, pulling them back toward the creature. Must have been his breath. As they fled towards the exit, the sound of water splashing reached their ears. Something was in the nearby water tower, perhaps the gator rooming to haunt the area. With every step, the falling leaves outside rustled in anticipation, echoing the chaos inside the arcade. Finally, bursting through the doors, they raced into the night, the crisp air filling their lungs as they looked back just in time to see the skinwalker vanish, leaving only the lingering smell of salmon and mustard behind. They never spoke of that night again, but every Halloween, when the wind whispered through Farmington, Connecticut, they felt the weight of the arcade shadows and the chef who never really left. Mochi! What's up? Welcome back, Carly. Thank you for popping back in. My bad for the technical difficulties I ran into. I had to reply to a text, and then there was like a special way for me to get back into live streaming. Like it was showing me the live stream, but I couldn't talk. It was weird. Mochi, we were just talking about you yesterday. All good things, obviously. Just hoping you would return soon. We're missing you. I hope you and the family have been well. I still remember everything you told me. I hope you and the family have been well. Remember you said you were busy and super sleepy tonight. I feel you. I'm not necessarily sleepy right now myself. I'm just more like kind of relaxed. I definitely wouldn't mind eating a little food, watching a little Family Guy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mochi. Lord knows I got a prayer in the air for you. Anything we could do at all to support, please let us know. Seriously. Puddle of Cheese. I can still read your story, absolutely. He has to have voice box surgery before the dental surgery. Wow. So they gotta they gotta operate on his voice box before they can do anything with the mouth thing. So they gotta go esophagus and then mouth there. Okay. Well, trust the process. It's like they said, they gotta do the vocal box surgery before the dental, so it's a process in place. We gotta trust the process. May God be with you for sure, Mochi. Just prayer would be great, and I have a website for you to watch all kinds of stuff. Nice. What kind of website? Are you talking about like shows and movies? And Puddle of Cheese, correct me if this is the wrong story, but it is the calm and serene night of Christmas Eve, and Jacob lies in bed, eager to wake up and open his long-awaited gifts. Little did he know he would be waking up a bit early tonight. Later at 4 a.m. Oh, this is number one? Well, just for anybody that didn't hear it. Later at 4 a.m., a loud clatter echoes from downstairs, shaking the nightstand cabinet next to Jacob's bed. He flings off his covers and rushes down to the tree to see what happened. There he was, Santa Claus, but not as normal as expected. The old Saint Nick was covered with an inky coat of flesh, and his iconic snowy beard was glossed with crimson blood. He spun around and leaped at Jacob. Jacob never woke up after that night. He would never be able to open his presents. All right, I just saw a document come through, and yeah, the breathing tube he needs is the size of a 9-month-old. Oh my gosh, and he's fine. They scooped him before the dental surgery. They scoped him before the dental surgery last time, which is how we found out his voice box is webbed. Oh, he has a webbed voice box. The website's good for just shows, really. The movies are with subscription, but it's like two. Oh, definitely drop that in the Discord then. So what, you can watch the shows for free? Yeah, take it one day at a time with the surgeries, though. One day at a time with the surgeries, Mochi. I'm about to read part 2 right now, Puddle of Cheese. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I'll drop it now, yeah, for sure. Hey, what's going on, Phoenix? It's happening, Phoenix. Everyone, this is part 2 of Puddle of Cheese's haunted Christmas story. Oh, I'm sorry you have upsetting news, Phoenix. I hope we can uplift the vibes for you, though. Hope we can definitely keep the vibes up for you, though. while Phoenix addresses that, I'm going to read part 2. A loud clunk of skull to wood contact echoed up to Jacob's mother's bedroom. She jumped up to a sitting position and swiftly approached the staircase. As she entered the living room, she expected her cat to be causing trouble with the cabinets and cups as always, but that is not what made the sound. Not at all. She stands in front of the Christmas tree, horrified to witness her own son on the spruce floorboards. Dead silent, a scarlet fluid drenched over his head. No! No! The woman began to sob at the nightmare sight. Then from the dark kitchen, a massive candy cane flung through the doorway and bashed the mother in the shoulder, knocking her to the floor. She looked up to see the infamous Santa Claus, again, with that malevolent smirk of doom. I like that. You got away with words. That was fun to read. A lot of imagery there too. Really came to life. The picture came to life there. That was a nice story. What's going on, everybody? If you just tapped in, we are sharing spooky stories. I am Ashan Voyage. I'm an American songwriter and entertainer. And my mission in life is to help alleviate some of the pain, suffering, and boredom in the world through art and entertainment. So thank you and welcome to tonight's live stream. It is day 59 in a row, by the way, of live streaming on YouTube. Let's go. Tomorrow will be day 60. Sounds like a reason to celebrate for me. Was that 60? That's about 2 months right there. Day 62 will certainly be 2 months. Phoenix, are you talking about the Air Force One that was just speaking on your behalf last night? Is now deceased? Dang, life moves too fast. Our condolences to you, Phoenix. For real, dang. I don't know. I can't even process all that right now. It's kind of just Okay. Well, carry on the torch, Phoenix. That's what it's all about. Carry on that torch. And you're welcome, Puddle of Cheese. That was awesome to read. So everyone, we're about to get into another spooky story. For a moment, I just had to take a moment of silence for Air Force One, though. Thank you. Just a moment of silence for Air Force One. And let's throw some more words in the chat, everybody. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it light. Yeah, that's crazy, Phoenix. Like, literally. Thank you so much, though, for continuing on his page. You know what I'm saying? That's a real service you're doing. Everyone, you got any words for me? We're going to throw some words together, put them in Chat GPT, and make I think we're going to make another story. After that, I might throw on some Family Guy. Eat the salmon before it gets too cold. Excuse the yawn. I love Family Guy too, Carly. That's my GM. It's the one family I think we've all fallen in love with, is the Griffins. Big shout out to Family Guy. I love that show so much. All right, so everyone, we are about to approach our final spooky story of the evening. If we could throw some words into the Chat GPT. Sleep paralysis is always spooky. We're definitely going to throw sleep paralysis in there. What else we got? And Carly, don't take it easy on us either. You're always coming up with something awesome. Don't take it easy on us. Don't even think about it. Oh, howling wind. I I wish C. White could have stuck around for the last story. They used like all the words he was talking about. Yep, we got howling wind in there. He was talking about the crisp autumn wind and the, you know, the Yankee Candle description.
Fiber internet powered by the speed of light. Get our best deal. Switch now for just $29.99 per month. Get free premium Wi-Fi.
Yep.
And free expert installation.
Shadow figures.
Frontier Fiber. Good to go.
We got shadow figures. What else? What else we got? You know it'd be low-key spooky? A mime. I'm gonna put mime in there. Mimes are always kind of weird. It's mime time. Disembodied. What else we got? I think we should put this spooky story in Greenwich, Connecticut. Actually, nah, Greenwich isn't really spooky, is it? It's spookily wealthy, but I don't know if it's scary. Oh, a locked closet. The kind of closet you need to unlock with a key. One of them Narnia wardrobes. What else we got, everybody? What else we got? We got disembodied, locked closet. Let's switch it up. This should be in somewhere. Let's say this is in Victoria, Texas. This story is going to take place in Victoria, Texas. I'm going to see what's going on with Mark. I might be back. No problem, Phoenix. This may be our final spooky story before I eat and watch some Family Guy. Put myself in my happy place. We might get some kills later. Call of Duty. FYI. Cowboy Ghost. A Texas vibe, right? Nice little Texas vibe. I like that. Cowboy Ghost. Howling Wind. I'm gonna put Ghost Horse. Or Phantom Horse. I'm gonna put Phantom Horse. Phantom Horse, swinging doors. Cactus. Putting a cactus in this story. It ain't Texas without some cacti. Actually, I don't even know if Texas has that many has that much cacti. When I went to Texas twice. And I visited like 5 cities. I didn't see too many cactuses. I didn't notice too much cacti. Sounds like we're giving a name to the bouncer for a club. It's like Joe Bob Briggs. They'll know who he is. Joe Bob Briggs. Hopefully ChatGPT doesn't disagree with our name dropping. Joe Bob Briggs. Lasso Ranch. All right, I think we got it, everybody. We got some good words here. I think we got it. I don't know where everyone went. Suit. They'll be back. I think they jumped in MVs real quick. Bull, Lasso, Ranch. What else is real Texas? I appreciate you, Suit. Said rattlesnake. We could throw rattlesnake in there. I won't tell him you said that. We all got our preferences. That makes me happy to know that my own little niche is appreciated too. You got to do stuff you enjoy, you know? Rattlesnake. Why ain't you smiling? I am smiling, Thread. We're not doing freestyles tonight. We're actually going to be doing a spooky story. I'm going to make popcorn. Nothing wrong with that, Soup. Carly. So, Thread, hang on to your horses. We're about to tell a spooky story that takes place in Victoria, Texas. The last word we'll take in is rattlesnake. I'll generate another story. Suit, did you already go get your popcorn? We got a new story. A story about your face. I think that story starts in 1995. I'd say it starts in 1995, sometime between 94 and 95. Okay. Soup brought us into the kitchen, so we're going to read this story. Some would say chiseled by the angels themselves. Some would say a face that every mother could love. I don't know. Scary AF. I'm screaming. No problem, Debbie. Actually, Debbie, you're just in time for our third spooky story of the evening. This one takes place in Victoria, Texas. This is called The Lasso of the Shadows. In the haunting expanse of Victoria, Texas, where the howling wind swept through the endless plains, a decrepit ranch stood as a testament to time. Locals spoke in hushed tones of the sleep paralysis that gripped anyone who dared stay there after dark. They were warned of shadow figures that lurked in the corners, always watching, always waiting. One Halloween night, a group of friends, emboldened by tales of the supernatural, decided to investigate the old ranch. The air was thick with tension as they approached the swinging doors, the hinges creaking like the whispers of long-gone cowboys. A wrestling cactus stood centennial nearby, as if guarding the secrets within. Inside, the atmosphere was heavy, almost suffocating. They could feel the weight of the past pressing down on them. each step echoing in silence. As they explored, they stumbled upon a locked closet at the end of a dimly lit hallway. Curious, Sarah reached out, her fingers brushing against cool wood. "What's in there?" Jake asked, glancing nervously at the shadows as they danced along the walls. Suddenly, the room plunged into darkness. The howling wind outside intensified, rattling the old windows. Panic surged as the friends struggled to turn on their flashlights, but the batteries seemed to die one by one. In the oppressive silence, a disembodied voice whispered through the air, chilling them to the bone. "Get out while you can." It warned, a raspy tone that echoed like the ghost of a long-lost cowboy. Then a shadowy figure emerged from the depths of the darkness. A mime, frozen in a dramatic pose. Its face painted stark white against the shadows. It pointed toward the locked closet, its eyes wide with terror. The friends exchanged bewildered glances, unsure if they should follow its silent directive. Just then, a phantom horse galloped past them, its hooves making no sound but sending a shiver down their spines. The friends turned to see a ghostly cowboy materialize. Beside it, a cigarette dangling from his lips, smoke curling into the air like a memory. "You're not supposed to be here," he said, his voice gravelly and low. "Who are you?" Sarah stammered. "I'm the guardian of this ranch," the cowboy replied, his eyes dark as night. "And you've disturbed something that should remain hidden." As he spoke, a rattlesnake slithered across the floor, its scales shimmering like diamonds in the dim light. The cowboy raised his lasso, the rope whipping through the air as he aimed it at the friends. "You're not leaving until you understand the weight of your intrusion." The friends backed away, hearts racing. The shadows seemed to thicken around them, forming a wall of darkness. The cowboy's phantom horse reared, and the howling wind howled louder, as if warning them to flee. "Open the closet!" Jake shouted, driven by a mix of fear and determination. Sarah, her hand trembling, turned the knob, and the door creaked open to reveal a swirling vortex of darkness. The shadow figures surged forward, reaching for them with long, clawed hands. In that moment, the friends knew they had to act. Together, they hurled themselves into the closet, trusting that the unknown would be better than the fate awaiting them outside. The world around them spun, and they found themselves tumbling back into the night air outside the ranch. Gasping for breath, they looked back to see the swinging doors close on their own, the shadows retreating back into the depths. From that night on, they carried the memory of the ranch with them, the echoes of the cowboy ghost, and the mime forever etched in their minds. And every Halloween, when the wind howled through Victoria, they could swear they heard the distant sound of galloping hooves and the haunting call of a lasso whipping through the air, reminding them of the night they faced the shadows and lived to tell the tale. Let's go. 3 spooky stories down. We're just about ready for Halloween. 2 days away, maybe 1 for some of us. EO. Yes. Everyone, I hate to rush it, but I'm glad we could discuss it. I'm about to hop off. I need to heat up this food, get some of this salmon, mashed potatoes, and broccoli in me. Excuse me, I need it like no tomorrow. I really enjoyed sharing some spooky stories with you tonight. I'll make sure I do my best to get on a little earlier, and I'm definitely going to have some spooky stories tomorrow, too. We got to keep the spooky stories going up until Halloween. Even if I do an earlier live stream on Halloween Day, we still got to deliver something. You're very welcome, and thank you for tuning in and listening, Debbie. I appreciate you. Peace, love, and prosperity, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or day. I will take a movie suggestion. Have a good night, Merv. Thank you for liking and subscribing tonight. Thank you, Carly, for holding it down like an anchor. The menu. Oh, so I might have seen the menu. I might have actually seen the menu. Maybe not, though. I definitely saw the thumbnail and possibly the trailer for the menu. You have a blessed night as well, too, Carly. Thank you. Maybe the menu. That one sounds like a lot of stabbing and poking and torture. I don't know if that's my vibe, man. I already sat through Smile 2 last night. I need to take it easy on my nervous system. Everyone, with no further ado, salute to you. Remember, it's all part of the voyage. It's all part of the voyage. Have a good night. Thank you.